22-year-old Mississippi man could lose part of his leg after a drunk driver hit him and fled the scene Monday. The driver was out on bond hours after being arrested when the accident happened, and now the victim's family is speaking out about the crash. Fox 15's A.L.I.C.E has this story.
Do you realize what you always did to my family? Just because he's aware of what he's done to my family.
Tammy Brown has a message for 56-year-old Gonzalo Fernandez. Police say Fernandez ran a red light in South Haven Monday afternoon, hit her son Ben on his motorcycle, and then took off.
Too many lives are affected.
South Haven police caught Fernandez and charged him with DUI, leaving the scene with injury, no insurance, and no license. But just 4 hours after he was arrested, Fernandez was out on bond. Meanwhile, Brown had been airlifted to the Med, facing an operation for a serious injury to his right leg.
He was out before my son went to surgery for 8 hours. And my son's up here with something that's wrong. He's going to carry him the rest of his life.
South Haven Police Chief Tom Long says he understands the Browns' frustration over Fernandez being released. But he says since everyone is presumed innocent, bond is always set. But Wednesday morning, police put Fernandez back in jail due to Brown's worsened medical condition.
The damages are much more severe, as learned in the hospital over those next few hours after the accident. Then we have rearrested and recharged that individual.
Instead of misdemeanor DUI with injury, police have now charged Fernandez with DUI with disfigurement, which is a felony. Though the Browns' main focus is their son and hoping he doesn't lose a limb, they're happy Fernandez is off the streets again and want everyone to realize how drunk driving can change lives.
We would just like to come forward and try to raise awareness, get involved, get others involved, reach out to our friends, our co-workers to get involved, because eventually it will touch your life.
In South Haven, Amy Cowman, Fox 13 News.
Fernandez originally was held on a bond of $22,000, but that's been increased to $500,000. Brown is expected to have another surgery tomorrow morning at the Med to save his right leg.
Your life has been like since Ben's accident?
Completely upside down. Absolutely can't finish anything, can't get anything done, can't get any regimentation to anything. It completely turned it upside down. Everything, even our relationship. We don't have time to spend with each other that we were very accustomed to spending with each other for the last 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And our first priority is not able to be each other at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it terribly.
Tell a little bit about before the accident, about what your days consisted of.
The perfect little family. Your job, your spouse, your children, making sure that everybody was all right and on the same page. Not saying anything. Organized.
Mm-hmm. I know Tammy's real organized.
Very organized and very loving.
Mm-hmm. And Tammy, tell me what your days are consisting of now.
Wound cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
showers,
Mm-hmm.
medication, bed changes,
Mm-hmm.
just 24/7.
What was that you spent all day doing today?
At the doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
4 hours and never saw a doctor. He was absolutely exhausted. Just seeing him have to get up and get in the wheelchair and sit in a doctor's office for 4 hours, knowing he's in pain. I was exhausted, and there's nothing wrong with me, so brought him home, got him a shower, took his pain meds, went to sleep.
And then all the bills.
All the bills. Let's just start with the best one. $491,000, a hospital bill for 3 weeks.
It'll wind up being $1 million
Mm-hmm.
or more.
And that's just a portion.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the hospital. No doctors, no labs.
He has insurance, but when you start dealing with ineligible, and then you start dealing with 20%, it's still going to be unfathomable.
Well, yeah, because just 20% of $491,000 is right at $100,000.
Yes. Something you'll never be able to pay.
Right.
That's a mighty big setback for a 22-year-old kid.
Right. All right, Ben, why don't you tell me what your life's been like, how your life's been changed here.
Can't do anything. Not without her.
Mhm. And before you were very active, weren't you? On
All
the
the
go,
time.
on the go all the time.
Doing something every day.
Mhm. And now it's hard for you to get up and go get a shower even.
Absolutely. I have to have an escort to go about anywhere because I'm afraid of falling.
Mhm.
That would make this process longer.
Mhm. And we don't want to make it any longer than we have to.
No ma'am.
That's right.
I wished he would have had to have walked in my flip-flops for the last 5 weeks.
Mhm.
I wish he'd have to be a parent with the type of family and type of life we had before that accident, and go through what we've gone through. Complete and utter disarray
Mhm.
for everyone involved.
And what we've gone through is nothing compared to what Ben's gone through.
Exactly. It bothers me that he was able to readily walk up here and get a car tag.
Mhm.
And his name is Gonzalo T. Fernandez, and he goes and buys a car tag on the Tapia Gonzalo and shows no driver's license and shows no proof of insurance, and he's on the street and he's drunk. At 5:05 in the afternoon.
On Monday.
On Monday. Says a lot about our system. It could have just as easily been any one of us three. It could have been Harry. It could have been a kid in the back seat of a car, in a car seat. It could have been any number of things. But they don't deserve the privileges and the freedoms that everyday people that work hard, blue-collar America, deserve.
If they want to drink, that's their business. Do it responsibly. Do it at home. Have someone drive you. Do something, but don't drink and drive.